Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny, where we talk about uh things that are funny. I don't know, you already know how it is. It's a mixed bag here. Uh again, another day of me just fucking sleeping, being depressed, waiting for I don't know, the week to come by so I can see if I get any emails of job offers or whatever. And I think I have an appointment with my doctor next week. Not my therapist. I stopped doing therapy just because, I don't know. I kept missing the appointments and it wouldn't do anything for me. That new therapist, I don't know. I didn't really like her and she wasn't hot anyways, but whatever. So yeah, I just have a doctor's appointment. I forget what day. Probably like on Wednesday or Thursday or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully he gives me some other magic drug, or I know he's gonna up one of my medications, the Clonopine, and hopefully it doesn't make me as tired because I'm pretty tired lately while taking it. But we'll see. We will see. We will see. So let's look at the news here, like we always do. Here's a headline. Jonah Hill's ex, Sarah Brady, accuses actor of emotional abuse. And I don't know, like, I'm reading the shit that's going down here, and, maybe they broke up or whatever, but apparently she had to share, like, his text message that basically said, like, what his boundaries were. It says here's a text message from him to her. It says here, plain and simple, if you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, if you need to model, if you need to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, if you need to post sexual pictures, if you need friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past, beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you a place of happiness, I support it and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. And she posts this and she put, see the misuse of the term boundaries. And, to me, like, he's upfront, he's honest. If a girl were to do this, again, it's the wearing it on the other foot. Like, if a girl were to put out all her boundaries, it would be, like, a man, of course, if he wants to respect it or not, that so be it. But here's a man with his boundaries, and suddenly it's like, oh my god, he's such a bitch, And it's like, dude, well, maybe he's been hurt before and he doesn't want to deal with it. Maybe he's a celebrity, so he knows how fucking fake people can be, and he doesn't want to deal with that bullshit, and those are his boundaries. Like, if you want to do the deal, do the deal. Like, how many fucking men are on this earth and how many women are on this earth to where you can choose a different partner or whatever, So if you don't like it, don't agree to it. It's that simple, He's putting it out there, term, like term by term, if you want to sign the contract or whatever. If not, then don't do it. But now you're sharing it and it's making... You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you get out of sharing it? Like, oh, he's emotionally abusing me. And it's like, he's being upfront, honest with you. When has honesty become abuse? Like, that's what women consider abuse, is when you're being honest with them. But whatever. That's life. I'm sure he has enough money to buy all the cocaine and bitches he wants to. And, good for him. I wish I would get to that point, if I had the money. Maybe I'd try cocaine. I don't know if I could afford it, So lately, apparently, okay, here's a headline. An Iowa meteorologist started talking about climate change on newscasts. Then came harassment. So apparently, meteorologists are kind of being targeted. And I've always, like, felt like it's bullshit to be a meteorologist. Like, if you look at the ones from Mexico, they're usually like real hot chicks with fat asses, like really hot chicks. doing the meteorology. It's like, do you really have your, like degree to be a meteorologist? But meteorologists could essentially say, "Oh, there's a 1% chance of rain, and that means it could rain. So it might rain. Bring out your umbrellas." You know what I mean? Like they could say whatever they want, and if it happens, a 50% chance of rain, that's a fucking coin flip. Like it could or it might not. Like, how does that help me? Like I don't know. And lately, what job does a meteorologist have other than to say it's fucking hot outside? That's it. Why do we need to know the fucking numbers? Just I can I could walk outside and know it's fucking hot. You don't need to fucking tell me how fucking hot it is. So I don't see the point of meteorologists. And then they want to have their own like opinions if they do on climate change or I don't know, whatever. Be clever. But I've always thought being a meteorologist was a load of shit. Like just just buy a thermometer or a humidity wand or whatever measures that shit. Here's another headline. Man on scooter shoots randomly in New York City, killing 87-year-old and injuring others. And this is in New York. I just liked how it sounded. A scooter shooter. a scooter shooter randomly kills in New York City. Nah, that sucks that people died, but you imagine some motherfucker like, brace yourself, and he just on a scooter fucking shooting, drive by, I don't know. Now that there's like no smog in New York or it's not red anymore, and that sepia tone of smoke, now people are back to committing acts of violence. So I guess New York is back to normal. So great job. Yeah, but I don't know. I just thought that sounded funny. Scooter shooter. Next headline we have here from the BBC, not the not the Blackpool Combat Club, no, the British Broadcasting company, not Big Black Cocks. Latvia swears in Europe's first openly gay president. And I mean, I'm looking at him, and he looks kind of evil. He looks like the evil dude on a war movie. But I guess being openly gay, I don't know. I guess okay, sure. Like, why do we need to know that? You know what I mean? Like, why is that? Was that part of your campaign? Like, oh, I'm open to fucking getting into bed with guys or whatever. It's like, all right, we'll vote you in. I don't know. I don't know why that needs to be known. It reminds me like when I apply for a job and they want to know my pronouns or my orientation, like which way I swing. It's like, why do you need to know that for my work? Like how does that affect my way to do the job that I'm applying for? So how does him being gay help him being president? You know what I mean? I don't know. Especially in Latvia, where I doubt it makes even less sense. Lastly, what I have here, a quick video that I watched that says, why do octopuses tear themselves apart after mating? And apparently, like when a mother octopus gives birth, it has their eggs and stuff, and then right before their eggs hatch, the mother, like, I guess creates some sort of chemical in the brain that has them, like, throw themselves against rocks and take off parts of their own skin and eat their own arms and basically self-destruct. It sends them into this kind of like rage that they affect themselves. And, scientists are like, well, octopi or whatever are pretty smart creatures, so why do they do this? And I don't know. Like, apparently it's like, chemical mismatch, so I could see why, you could see like in our world of humanity, you could have a woman have a baby, like that other story where a girl had a baby and just like threw it away, like didn't care if it was dead or not, just threw that baby away. And I could see that, like a chemical, either being produced in there that makes them want to get rid of it, or a lack of a chemical that makes them not want to care, you know? So I could see both ways. I remember seeing some episode of that, like on The Good Doctor, where a mother like was getting rid of some disease in her brain, but it made it to where she no longer like cares for her children, like emotionally attached to them. I don't know, it's very strange. I mean, that's just fiction, but you know, whatever. Just thinking of I'm a surgeon. I'm a surgeon. Nah, but is that how it goes? That meme? I want to be a surgeon. I'm a surgeon. I wouldn't want to fucking be a surgeon, especially if I was autistic. But that's pretty much it for today, I guess, guys. I'm trying to think of anything planned. If you go to my YouTube, I'm gonna put up a video of my review for AEW Collision, the 4th episode. That'll be up there on the YouTube, youtube.com/@LorenzoAriola. And yeah, I'll probably have like a couple of interviews next week lined up. And I don't know, we'll just stick around for that. And thank y'all for putting up with you know, my jokes or my life, or how I hate everything, you know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's octopi. Like whenever it says here, why do octopuses? Pretty sure they should have said octopi. But whatever. Again, check out my YouTube, youtube.com/@LorenzoAriola, for other content and videos. If you want to support the show, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/LorenzoAriola, for bonus episodes, bonus content, ad-free episodes, all that good stuff. You get episodes early. And check out the website, retrohorror.com, for official merchandise for That's All Funny. Or if you just want to commission great art from an artist, at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram, check out the website, www.retrohorrorinc.com. But yeah, thank you all for listening. Have a safe week. We're there's a whole nother week. We'll see you there. Take care. Bye.